Do you have collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, inquiries on your credit report? Don't worry, I got you. Do you want to get results like this, or like this, or even like this? Stay tuned on today's episode where our amazing coach, Reene, is going to show you how to use the Equifax Data Breach Method to delete negative items on your credit report. I have never done anything like this. I am releasing the step-by-step way. This is like a 40-minute video to show you step-by-step on how to do it. Listen, there is no silver bullet in credit repair. So we're going to use this one strategy. You're going to execute it and make sure it works. I'm releasing this for the first time to my Bellastone Academy mentees. They've been at it, but it's time for me to release it to the public. So watch this video step by step. If you want to join this amazing academy, click the link below where we give all these gems. I'll talk to you soon. Pay attention to this video.
Hey guys, I know that you guys have been asking about the Equifax Data Breach Method on removing accounts from your credit report. This is just another method. This is not an all size fits all. So I know a lot of you have been asking about it and you guys don't have the full steps on how to execute this method. So I wanted to create a step-by-step tutorial that you guys can use in order to submit this dispute through the CFPB. So your very first step will be to check to see if you were impacted by the Equifax data breach. So you will go to the website right here where it says equifaxbreachsettlement.com. You will scroll down and you will click on this green button that says find out if your information was impacted. The story behind the Equifax data breach will be here for those that are trying to figure out what it is. The history of it is right here, what it was, the claim, the time to file a claim has passed. So the only thing that you can use this website for is to check to see if you were impacted by the data breach. So this is the website. You will click on this green button right here where it says find out if your information was impacted. Once you click the green button, it's going to take you to this page right here where it says check your eligibility, right? So once you get to this page, you're going to type in your last name and you're going to type in the last 6 digits of your social security number. Once you enter this information, you will click submit. Once you click submit, it is then going to take you to this page here where it says thank you. Based on the information you provided, our records indicate your personal information was impacted by this incident. So once you get to this page, right, you're going to want to screenshot it. You're going to want to screenshot it, save it as a JPEG, save it as a PDF, because this is going to be your evidence that you are going to submit with your affidavit and your written statement, along with your FTC report that you're going to submit through the CFPB. So you need this screenshot in order to show them that you were actually impacted. Once you check if you were impacted and you screenshot it, it has an engagement number here. It also says that your personal information was impacted by this incident. You need this screenshot in order to submit as a documentation of evidence, okay? So you're going to screenshot this page, you're going to save it so that when you're ready to submit it through the CFPB, you can just upload it, okay? So once you check to see that if you were impacted by the data breach, you're then going to go to annualcreditreport.com, right? You're going to go to annualcreditreport.com. The reason why I want you guys to go to annualcreditreport.com is because if you click on annualcreditreport.com, when you get to the website, you're going to click on protect your identity. When you click on your protect your identity, you're going to scroll down, right? The reason why I want to show you guys this is because you guys complicate things, and I want you guys to get in the habit of just following the steps and don't overcomplicate things. I know you guys seen someone post about an affidavit of truth. It's not rocket science. It's not difficult. Annualcreditreport.com basically explains to you how to get your affidavit. You don't need to use ChatGPT if you're not well seasoned in trying to tell ChatGPT what to write. If you go to annualcreditreport.com and you click on protect your identity, you're going to get to this page here and you're going to scroll down. It says, what should I do if I think I may be a victim of identity theft? So it tells you here that you need to complete an identity theft affidavit. This is the affidavit that you guys have been asking about. All you have to do is go to annualcreditreport.com and you are going to click complete an identity theft affidavit. It's right there for you. All you have to do is click it, right? So you're going to click it and it's going to take you to this website, right? IdentityTheft.gov has the template for you. You do not need to go to ChatGPT to create anything. If you guys want to create it, awesome. You can create it if you want to, but the template is right here for you. All you have to do is copy, paste it into Microsoft, and enter your information that you are trying to dispute, okay? So here's the letter here, and it basically has all the information that needs to be included in the affidavit, right? Dear sir or madam, I am a victim of identity theft. The information listed below, which appears on my credit report, does not relate to any transactions that I have made. It is a result of identity theft. And then you're going to list all of the negative accounts that you are trying to get deleted from your credit report. And it's basically letting the credit reporting agencies know, please block this information from my credit report pursuant section 605B of the Fair Credit Reporting Act and send the required notifications to all the furnishers of this information. Okay? You're going to enclose the following: a copy of your credit report with the fraudulent accounts circled. It's telling you exactly what to do. A copy of your identity theft report, basically the FTC report, which I'm going to show you guys shortly on how to fill it out. And then you're going to attach a copy of section 605B of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which requires the credit reporting agencies to block the fraudulent information on your credit report resulting from identity theft within 4 days. Right? Is right here. You see where it says Fair Credit Reporting Act? You're going to download it as a PDF, and you're also going to attach it to your evidence when you are submitting to the CFPB. Okay? So number one, you need the screenshot that shows that you were affected by the data breach. Number two, you need your affidavit, which is right here in front of you. Number three, you need that PDF, the Fair Credit Reporting Act section PDF right here. All you have to do is download it and save it. In order to utilize this template right here, all you have to do is copy and paste it into Microsoft Word and input the information that pertains to you. Okay? So once you have all three of those documents, right? You have all those three of those documents, you save them to your computer. I want to show you guys exactly the consumer law that basically states about blocking of the information resulting from identity theft. I want to give a disclaimer. If you guys are utilizing this method, do not think for once that you can go and file a claim in court to get deletions afterwards. So be very mindful of what methods you're going to utilize in order to get accounts deleted. If you're going to utilize this method and submit it through the CFPB and submit it through the credit reporting agencies, I want to reiterate that you will not be able to take this to court and file a claim or a lawsuit or arbitration against the credit reporting agencies because you have now let them know that the accounts that you're disputing is fraudulent. You are now disputing that it was a result of identity theft and that you were impacted by the Equifax data breach. that information will be notated on those accounts. So therefore, you cannot file a claim against the credit bureaus, letting them know that, hey, I'm filing a lawsuit against you, because they will bring this up. So be very mindful of which methods that you guys are using. If you guys just want a deletion and don't care about a lawsuit, then hey, have a party with this method. But if you guys know down the line that if this information is not deleted from your credit report and you trying to take the credit bureaus to court, it's not going to work for you. Like, don't even come to me about a lawsuit. Don't even go to Residual Joe about a lawsuit. Just keep in mind what methods you are using and what you are expecting from using that method. I just wanted to put it out there. There's different methods to get deletions, but if you are trying to get a deletion and a bag, this is not the method to use. It will not work for you, okay? But if you're trying to get a deletion, you can utilize this method. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not work. When I say it will not work, because sometimes they will delete the information and then the original creditor will contact the credit bureaus within those 30 days after they deleted the information within 4 days to let them know that this account is not a fraudulent account. And those accounts may get reinserted back into your credit file. So please keep that in mind. People are posting about this method, but they're not letting you guys know the details of, if you get them deleted, you will run the risk of it being re-imported back on your credit report if the creditors contact the credit bureaus, letting them know that this claim is false. It is not a fraudulent account. This consumer did in fact receive goods and services. So please keep that in mind, because I don't want nobody coming and saying, hey, this account got reinserted. This account was deleted and they reinserted it. I want you guys to know that it may get reinserted back on your credit report if those original creditors contact the credit reporting agencies, letting them know that this is not a fraudulent account. This consumer did in fact receive goods and services from us. Okay? And this is the consumer law that backs it up. 15 U.S.C. 1681 C-2 basically says block of information resulting from identity theft. And it tells you, except as otherwise provided in this section, a consumer reporting agency shall block the reporting of any information in the file of a consumer that the consumer identified information that resulted from an alleged identity theft, no later than 4 business days after the date of receipt by such agency. You have to provide appropriate proof of identity of the consumer. So you have to provide a copy of your ID, right? You have to provide a copy of your ID. You have to provide a copy of your FTC report, identification of such information by consumer, and a statement by the consumer that the information is not information relating to any transaction by the consumer. So this consumer law is basically letting you know what should be included in your dispute if you're going to utilize the 4-day block and remove. That's what I call it, the 4-day block and remove. And for those that are in my mentorship, that are in this group asking questions about it, you need to go back to the modules that's in my mentorship, because it's there. The information is there as well. Okay? It says a consumer reporting agency shall promptly notify the furnisher of information identified by the consumer. That information may be result of identity theft, right? That identity theft report has been filed, that a block has been requested under the section, and the effective date of the block. So this is telling you that when you guys submit this, right, through the CFPB so that they can contact the credit bureaus, keep in mind that they are going to notify the furnisher of the information. That's why I said they may delete it at that moment when you submit it, but they are going to contact the furnisher of that charge off. They are going to contact that furnisher of that repo, whatever negative information that you're trying to get off. Keep in mind, they may contact the furnisher of that information. And just because they delete those accounts within 4 days, keep in mind that if those furnishers contact them within those 30 days to let them know that this account is not a fraudulent account, they are going to reinsert that information back on your credit report. So do not come on here saying, hey, they reinserted it after they removed it. This law is basically telling you that they can reinsert it. And I'm going to show you where it says it as well. It says that a consumer reporting agency may decline to block or may rescind any block of information relating to a consumer under this section if the consumer reporting agency determines that the block was in error or was requested by the consumer in error. The information was blocked or block was requested by consumer on the basis of material misrepresentation. The consumer obtained possession of goods, services, or money as a result of the blocked transactions or transactions. So it's telling you right here, they may decline or rescind the information that they deleted if one of these apply. Okay? Notification to consumer. If a block of information is declined or rescinded under this subsection, the affected consumer shall be notified promptly in the same manner as consumers are notified of the reinsertion of the information. Okay? It's telling you right here that if they decline or they take back the block and remove, they are going to notify you that they're going to reinsert that account back on your credit report. So I understand that you guys want to use this method because y'all see everybody posting about it, but I have to give y'all the details and let y'all know what to expect in the event that they delete the accounts and they put them back on your credit report. This is the consumer law right here, because I know you guys are going to have all these questions like, oh my gosh, they deleted and they added it back onto my credit report. Now my credit score has dropped. So that's why I said, don't be so quick to execute on methods when you don't have the full information. They may delete it. You may see them delete it within 7 days. But then again, they may reinsert it if those creditors contact them and let them know this is false. This information is not correct. They received goods and services. They signed a contract. And so therefore this information is correct and they may reinsert it. Again, I'm being very transparent with you all. Okay? The method works, but there are times that where they will reinsert that information back on your credit report. So be very mindful of what methods you want to use. Okay? So once you have the screenshot of the screen that says that you were affected by the data breach, you have your affidavit of truth, right? You have your FTC report, which I'm going to show you guys what to do. Once you have your FTC report, the affidavit of truth, the screenshot, and your written statement, you are then going to submit it through the CFPB. But before we get to the CFPB, I want to show you guys how to fill out the FTC report. So this is the identitytheft.gov website. You need to download the FTC report to attach with your documents, right? So when you get to the website, you're going to click, I want to report identity theft, right? Then you're going to click on credit card accounts, and then you're going to click continue. Tell us how your information was misused. You're going to click on to open fraudulent credit card accounts, and then you're going to click continue. You're going to click continue again. In this section, you're going to enter the information of all the accounts that you are disputing. So if it's 4 charge-offs, 5 charge-offs, you're going to enter it here. So I'm just going to put in an example. This section only takes up to 5 accounts, so you may need to generate multiple FTC reports to get all of the accounts that you're trying to dispute within this method. So charge-off.
Are you enjoying the free game that you are getting on the Execute podcast? Well, listen, inside the Bella Sloan Academy, we have even more game for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the link in the description to get access to information on how to fix your credit on your own, how to set up your business on your own, how to fund your business on your own. And we have so many other courses to put you in position for the win. You want to start an Airbnb? We got you. You want to know how to market your business? We got you. You need to learn how to do funnels? We got you. In the Bella Sloan Academy, let's put you in position for the win. Let's get back to the episode.
Account 1. I'm going to just give you guys an example. When did you first notice this problem? You can put the month and year that you are currently in, November 2024. If you know when the account was open, if you know the estimate of the charges, you can put it. If you don't, you can leave it blank. The account number, you're going to put the account number as it shows on your credit report. You're going to put it there. If it's XXX's, you're going to put XXX's and you're going to put the number. And then you're going to click add another fraudulent account. So if you have multiple accounts, you're going to add all the accounts. Again, if you have more than 6 accounts that you're disputing, you're going to have to generate multiple FTC reports. This section right here only takes up to 5 accounts. So right here, this is the first account. It only allows you to enter up to 5 accounts. Once you enter all 5 accounts, you're going to click continue. And then you are going to put in all of your demographics, right? You're going to put in your phone number. You're going to put in your phone number so that it can send you confirmation. Once you get the confirmation, you are confirmed. You do not need to enter a secondary number. Who are you filing this complaint for? You're going to put myself. Date of birth, you're going to put in your date of birth. You're going to put in your date of birth. You're going to put in your current address. You're going to fill out all of your demographics. You do not need to fill this part out where it says you have lived at this address since. You do not need to fill that out. Has the victim's legal name or address changed since the theft occurred? You're going to put no. Is the victim a military service? If that pertains to you, you answer it to according to your situation, and then you click continue. Do you know anything about the person who stole your identity? You're going to put no, not at this time. You're going to put continue. Have you reviewed a copy of your credit report? You're going to click yes. Were there any fraudulent accounts included in your credit report? You're going to click yes. Was any personal information wrong in your credit report? If you want to click this so that you can correct your personal information, you can do that as well. You can do that as well if you want to clean up your personal information, right? Or if you want to remove inquiries, you can do that as well. If it's a lot of information in your personal information and a lot of inquiries, what I would do in this instance, if I'm trying to dispute everything all at one time, I would click yes, I want to dispute all the different names. Yes, I want to dispute all the different addresses, phone numbers, employment information, right? You're going to click it. Now, if it's multiple addresses, multiple names, what I do is I'll type in, please see personal statement section. Please see personal statement section. Please see personal statement section so that you can be able to add all the information in the personal statement section. Have you requested a fraud alert from one of the 3 bureaus? You're going to put no. Have you contacted your local police department? You're going to put no. Was your information exposed in a data breach? You're going to say yes. When you say yes, you're then going to click on Equifax. And you can click on a breach not listed here because everybody's been in fact impacted by several data breaches. Has a debt collector contacted you? You're going to put no. And then you're going to click continue. Once you click continue, it's going to take you to the personal statement section. Once you get to the personal statement section, if you clicked in the previous screen that your personal information is incorrect or you want to correct and remove certain information from your personal information, this is where you would type it in. Please remove the following names from my credit report. And then you would list it. Please remove the following fraudulent inquiries from my credit report. And then you would list them. Please remove the following addresses from my credit report. You can put, please remove the following non-mailable addresses from my credit report. And list them. Whatever it is that you're trying to correct in your personal statement section of your credit report, you are going to list them here, right? You can also list the accounts that you are trying to get deleted. Again, even though you entered them in the first screen, you can enter it here in the personal statement section as well if you want to, okay? Yeah, this is how you fill out the personal statement section. And then you are going to press continue. After you press continue, you're going to click this box right here, and you're going to click finalize. You're going to click finalize, right? Once you click finalize, it's going to come to this screen, and it's going to say, yes, submit and create an account. You are not going to click on this. You're going to click on no thanks, submit without an account. Once you click no thanks, submit without an account, this is going to pop up, and you're going to click submit without an account, and you're going to click continue. Once you click continue, it's going to take you to this page, and you are then going to click on download PDF. You're going to download the PDF. You're going to save it with your other documents that you're going to use to submit to the CFPB. Okay? So, the written statement that I was speaking about that you need. You first need the screenshot that says that you were affected by the data breach. You also need the affidavit of truth, which I showed you on your annualcreditreport.com website on how to get it. You also need the 605B Fair Credit Reporting Act section that speaks on the block and remove. You then need your FTC report, and then you need your written statement. Your written statement is pretty easy. You can go to ChatGPT. I did it right here that you guys see. You're going to go to ChatGPT. It's going to say, you're going to tell ChatGPT, write a written statement to the 3 credit reporting agencies, letting them know that I was a victim of identity theft and that my information was involved in the Equifax data breach, and the below listed accounts need to be blocked and removed from my credit report. Once you enter that, ChatGPT is going to generate the dispute for you, okay? It's going to generate the dispute for you. You can copy it and paste it into Microsoft Word and enter the information that is telling you to enter so that you can generate your written statement. So along with the written statement, you need your affidavit of truth. You need your FTC report. You need the screenshot that says you were affected by the data breach. And you also need that FCRA 605B PDF that speaks on the blocking and the removing. I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are going to do the FTC report, I would suggest you guys to do 3 separate FTC reports for each bureau. So if you're going to do it for Experian, do a FTC report for Experian. If you are going to do it for Equifax and TransUnion, you're going to do a FTC report for each of them. Do not put everything on one FTC report because you do not want to confuse the 3 bureaus on what they're deleting. So I would advise you guys to do 3 FTC reports for each credit bureau, okay, with the accounts listed. You're going to do 3 FTC reports, 3 affidavits, and 3 written statements, all right? 3 written statements according to the accounts that you are trying to dispute, okay? Again, you're going to need the screenshot that says that you were affected by the Equifax data breach. You're going to need the affidavit of truth. You're going to need the FTC report. You're going to need your written statement. And you can include the FCRA 605B PDF that is on annualcreditreport.com that I showed you guys previously. You can include it in your documents that you're going to submit to the CFPB. Once you have all of those, accounts, once you have all of those documents ready to go, you are then going to go to the CFPB website. This is the CFPB website. Once you get to the CFPB website, you're going to click on submit a complaint. Once you click on submit a complaint, if you already have an account with CFPB, awesome. If you don't, create one. If you've been submitting disputes on a CFPB account already, my advice would be, so that they don't close out your complaint once you submit it, just create a new account to submit for this method. So once you get to this page, you're going to click on start a new complaint. Once you click on start a new complaint, it's going to take you to this page. If you don't have an account, create one, log in. But my suggestion would be to create a new account, because you may run into the event where if you're using an old CFPB account that you've been submitting disputes, they may claim, because they may deem it, a duplicate complaint. Okay, so you will create a CFPB account. So once you log into your CFPB portal, it's going to take you to this page, right? Because you want to submit a complaint. It's going to ask you, what is this complaint about? You are going to click on credit reporting or other personal consumer reports, okay? That's what you're going to click on. Then it's going to say what type of credit reporting product. You're going to click on credit reporting, okay? And then you're going to click next. After you click next, it says, what type of problem are you having? You're going to click on incorrect information on your credit report. After you click on that, it's going to ask you which best describes your problem. Information belongs to someone else. That is what you're going to click on, because in parentheses, it says identity theft error, right? So you're going to click that one. It's going to ask, have you already tried to fix this problem? You will always say yes, because if you don't, then it's going to refer you to contact the credit bureaus to try and fix the problem. So you're going to click on yes. It's going to ask you, did you request information from the company? And you're going to click no. And then you're going to click next again. After you click that, you can either put in this section, please see supporting documentation pertaining to Equifax data breach. You don't have to do too much. If you want to do extra, you can copy and paste the affidavit, or you can copy and paste your written statement in this section. But you don't need to do too much, because you're going to basically upload everything here in this section right here. What would be a fair resolution to this issue? Please block and remove the following accounts due to Equifax data breach. You can put that. You can list all of the accounts that you put on your paperwork, on your written statement or the affidavit too. You can list all the accounts that you're trying to get removed, and you can say, please see attachments. Okay? Remember to list all the accounts so they know what accounts that you're speaking of. You're going to list them here as well, right? Once you list them, you can also say, please see attachments, so that they know that all your evidence and supporting documentations have been uploaded. Once you write that in that box, you are then going to attach all the documents. I would do 3 separate CFPB complaints, one for each bureau. Do a CFPB complaint for all 3 bureaus. Do 3 separate ones. So you're going to attach the documents. You're going to attach the screenshot that says that you were affected by the data breach. You're going to attach the FTC report that you filled out. You're also going to attach the FTC report, the affidavit of truth, the written statement. You're going to attach also the FCRA 605B PDF. You're going to attach all the documents into this section right here. Okay? Screenshot, affidavit of truth, FTC report, written statement, FCRA PDF. Okay? You're going to attach it here. Once you attach it, you're going to click next. Once you click next, you are then it's going to take you to this page where it's going to ask you what company is this complaint about. Again, please do 3 separate CFPB complaints. Do not add all 3. So if it's Experian, the first one is Experian, you're going to type in Experian. You could do Experian consumer fraud since you're submitting the Equifax Data Breach. You can click that, or you can click Experian. Enter the last 4 digits of your social so that they can be able to identify you. You can click all 3, and enter all 3. So last 4 digits, date of birth. Is going to take you to this page where it's going to ask you, who are you submitting this complaint for? You're going to click on myself, and then you're going to enter your information. You're going to enter your address. You don't need to fill out any of this information. You don't need to fill out any of this at all. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. You do not need to fill out any of that information, just your address that they asked for, and then that's it. Once you do that, you're going to click on review. You click on review, is going to take you to the last page before you submit your CFPB complaint. You're going to review the information that you submitted. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and then you're going to authorize, and then you're going to click these 2 boxes, and then you're going to click on submit your complaint. Once you submit your complaint, you have now executed the Equifax Data Breach Method. Okay? I wanted to create this video for those that didn't know the full steps. I hope this video helps who it's supposed to help. Again, please go over the video. Please listen to the video carefully so that you can decide whether you want to do this or not. Please keep in mind all the things that I mentioned when it comes to using this method. For those that have been inquiring about my next mentorship, I am having a Black Friday sale. For those that emailed me, messaged me, I have all of you guys' information. You guys will get an email blast on when I am dropping the link to sign up for the mentorship. I know a lot of people have been asking. I am launching it on Black Friday so that you guys can partake in the discount and the sales that I will have going on. So I see you guys reaching out to me about it. I will have all the information about it next week before Thanksgiving. If you guys have any questions, please leave your comments and questions under this video. I just wanted to help you guys out on how to execute. For those that are in my mentorship, this video has been in the modules. So if you're asking questions, shame on you. You need to go back in the modules and watch the video. I hope you guys have a great Monday. Be blessed and be safe.